Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. Data download is in. Let the Cell games begin. I actually thought we'd be seeing some Daima related stuff now at this point, just because it's coming to its finale. But we know that the Cell games are going on until middle of March. Not sure if they're going to sprinkle Daima in between, just as like an additional set of things going on. We do have the login bonus, but we'll have to see. Otherwise, alright, I guess we go back to the Cell games. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. This is, I'm going to give him kudos for releasing more events to just let us get more Chrono Crystals. We got a bunch of raids, new events, tower style events. That's all fine and dandy. Welcome addition to the game, because why not? This is going to be the banner. First of all, Goku's art seems very different from the usual LF. I'm going to assume that in-game, his character actually glows. If you guys take a look at the LF Namek Goku, sort of the redone version of the old one that we got many years ago, his art glows as well. There's a faint glowing pulse that's happening. I assume the same thing is going to happen in game for him. That's going to accentuate the colorings that he has here. That's the only way for this to make sense. I think he glows in game, which is cool. Super Trunks is cool too. We saw his animation preview alongside the God Gokus, and I'm gonna give him credit, man. I don't know if the budget is going to the Ultimates, but the amount of detail in them has been fantastic. I mean, Goku's Ultimate, the choreography behind it with, the spinning kick, the punches, the launching away, and then the perspective of Goku charging the Kamehameha and the camera panning behind Cell is fantastic. Without a doubt, 2025, the Ultimates have definitely been turned up a notch. So I'm going to give him kudos for that, because extra thought, extra detail. If you think Goku's Ultimate looks bad, I'm sorry to say, you're just wrong. Such an amazing looking Ultimate. Kudos to them. The only downfall or downside to this is his character model is kind of old. It looks a little bit dated. They should have made a new version of that Super Saiyan Goku, because I'm pretty sure it's the same one as the Family Kamehameha one from years ago. Either way, God Goku's featured on this banner. Gotta love more AoE green characters. Next, here's a kit for the Red Super Trunks. High defensive character that specializes in strikes, as they've called it. I am looking forward to seeing what this guy does, because he's a disrupt character, defensive, and he's red. Very welcome for this meta. Let's see what he can do. Main ability. There's no way Cell can hurt me. Draw the ultimate arts card. Final Buster next. Restore ki by 50. 20% to damage inflicted for 20 counts. Type neutral for 10 counts. Restore allies other than this character's health by 15%. Interesting. His main ability doesn't even heal him. Huh. Alright. Passive 1. Invincible battle form. Applies the following effects when the battle starts. 120% damage inflicted. 60% to strike damage inflicted. Reduce damage received by 70%. 40% to ki recovery. -5 to strike and special move arts costs. Also applies the following effects to self if there is a Hybrid Saiyan, Vegeta Clan, or Cell Saga battle member other than this character in the party. Another 30% damage inflicted, reduces impact explode damage received by 10%. That's nice. Make him tankier. Applies the attribute upgrade, shorten subcount by 2 for 60 counts. That'll be helpful too. We do know that this character has endurance. And he also nullifies the attribute downgrades for 60 counts. So, Beast Gohan raising your arts costs, this guy is going to be immune to that. I've noticed no card draw speed though. Following effects occur when this character enters the field. Randomly draw 1 new card if you have 3 or fewer. Restores own health by 10%, ki by 40. Well, that explains why he doesn't heal via his main. He already has healing for showing up on the field. 80% to damage inflicted. That's pretty good. Randomly destroy 1 enemy card and reduce enemy ki by 20. The following effects occur upon landing an arts hit. Randomly draw 1 new card if you have 3 or fewer. Restore health by 10% and ki by 20. 30% to damage inflicted and inflict all enemies with 2 subcount. Wow, inflict all enemies with 2 subcount? Who does he think he is? LF Cooler? That's no fun. Activation count resets after character switch. Restore health by 30% when it reaches 0. So we got endurance. Alright, no card draw speed, but he has ways of forcing cards to be drawn. And so far, there's no mention of cover null, but I'm going to assume he gets it from his green, right? Passive 2. Saving throw. He has a cover change against strike arts, chainable with the blue. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the field. Restores own health by 3%. Wow. Endurance and heals by 3%. That's a really strong combination of things. Trunks is already looking pretty good. 20% to special move damage inflicted for 30 timer counts up to 80%. 10% to own crit rate for 30 counts up to 40%. Nullify endurance effects while he attacks for 15 counts. Activates once. Activation count resets up the character switch and reduces enemy ki by 5. That's pretty good. Damn. Endurance. Takes away ki. Reduces ki per hit while healing 3% of his health is nice. The following effects occur when changing cover. Activates twice. Randomly destroy one of your cards and draw a special move card. Nullify unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 counts. Randomly destroy 2 enemy cards. Reduce enemy ki by 30. Seal the rush for 10 counts. All enemies hit with attribute downgrade plus 20 to all arts costs. And seal enemy mains for 10 counts. That's really good. Restore 30% of the damage received after enemy attack is over, up to 30% of his health. The following effects occur when enemy activates an ult. Awaken arts or rising rush while he is not defeated. Activates twice. Restore own health by 15%. Shorten ally sub count by 3. You know, in terms of a defensive character, it doesn't sound too bad. 70% reduced damage received. An additional 10% for impact and explode damage. Take away 20 ki. Has endurance. Heal 3% of his health per hit taken. Reduce ki by 5 each time. And then up to twice on cover change, increase arts costs, seal mains, seal rushes, and take away an additional 30 ki and kill 2 cards. That's going to do a pretty good job of stopping combo potential, assuming your opponent doesn't have level 2 card draw speed. I noticed Trunks doesn't have card draw speed reduction. He just has card killing and ki reduction with arts cost increase. Okay. All right. Z ability at 14 stars is 35% to Hybrid Saiyan, Vegeta Clan, or Cell Saga strike attack and defense, and 18% to Hybrid Saiyan base blast defense. Special arts, massive impact damage, applies the attribute upgrade minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut effects to self for 15 counts. That's nice. Fallen effects occur on hit. Randomly draw at most 4 new cards if you have 3 or fewer. Reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1. Activates twice. That's a nice strong passive. His green card, draw a strike card next. Restore health by 10% and ki by 20. He gets cover null for 10 counts. Cancels own abnormal conditions. Seal enemy blue cards. Can't be used for 5 counts. All right. Overall, he seems like an alright character. Really, for a 1% character, he seems good. I think his disruptive effects are pretty strong. Not reducing card draw speed could be an issue. I'm trying to think about a lot of the popular teams you deal with nowadays. Their combo potential, the combo disruptive effects that they're immune to, and how impactful this Trunks could be. I think he could be alright. Not having card draw speed and not having cover null outside of his green card can make things a bit tricky for him. But I think he's a nice tank option. He doesn't remove buff effects, so you'll have to be careful with the rush and all that other stuff. But I think he'll be alright. More tanky reds that can put up a fight will be very important for this meta, so I'm fine with this. I think he'll be an interesting character. Will definitely be felt not having card draw speed. I guess force drawing cards is supposed to be his way. Maybe they're canonically trying to stay true to the whole Ultra Super Saiyan form is slow and clunky, just has a lot of power. I don't know. Does he have the multipliers to even justify that? 120 there. 80% there. 30% with another specific ally. Yeah. He really is a strike specialist. All right. We'll have to see in game. Him having the anti-endurance effect after taking hits with the 2 timer count lock-in could be useful. It honestly could be useful. You just want to spam out your cards. We'll see. All right, so we're now in game. This is going to be the showcase team for the Super Saiyan Goku. And then I think I'm going to rock this team for the red Trunks. He does want to fight with the Cell Saga ally. I gotta double check if his kit said per ally or if there's just one of them. We'll have to double check back then. But either way, I think that's appropriate. Yellow Goku Black, just to help out as another endurance character. provide me the Covenal debuff effect. And yeah, just overall tankiness, support from Cell. You know what I'm trying to do here. And then this team is just general Sun family. I looked at the character list and they're not here, which is kind of odd. But that gives us a chance to take a look at equipment. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a new Awakened equip. What do we got? Double defense and 3% pure strike and blast attack for each Sun family or Cell Saga battle member. Oh, it's not too bad. Not bad. Oh, there's this. Max HP 15% to strike attack when Sun family or Android is a battle member, or 15% to blast attack when Vegeta Clan or Regen is a battle member. Final slot 15% to own strike and blast defense when 3 battle members are any combination of Android Saga, Z, and Cell Saga. Wow, this is a pretty good unique equip. Damn. 12% max HP. Up to 15% pure strike or blast per specific conditions, and then 15% to pure defense. That is pretty good. Nice equip. I think that's it though, because PvP doesn't reset, right? Should just be those two. Yeah, it looks like it's just those two. All right, not bad at all. I don't know where these characters are though. That's so weird that they're being pushed in a different data download, I guess. I don't know. Let me double check. I just want to see their stats, but for some reason I can't see these characters. Alright, well, I guess when we do the showcase, we can take a quick look at what their stats are looking at like. But either way, you can let me know in the comment section below how you feel about these characters. I think Trunks will do alright as a tank. You know, endurance, anti-endurance after a hit. He has some healing, he has some pretty good disrupt abilities. Maybe he'll be a nifty character, we'll see. And then the IT Goku doesn't really need much explanation. I think the Vanish Green card, AoE Green, lock-in, alt stuff is just silly. And the equips don't look bad either. The Awakened equip is nifty, and the unique equip looks pretty good. Pure defense, pure offense, max HP. What more could you ask for? Either way, be on the lookout for the showcases. Peace.